Hello and welcome to another Blender know-how tutorial. In this video we're going to work with another part of physics, and this is the soft body physics. And so we're just going to kind of create this very simple organic blob thing that it kind of like sits there on this plane blobbing around. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So go ahead and hit start new Blender file, hit X to delete, and hit Shift A to add mesh and plane. I'm just going to make this big. This is going to be the plane that we put our ball falling on and blobbing. Hit Shift A to add a UV sphere or an icosphere. Either one of these should work fine. If you notice in the video that I just showed, this right here kind of looks a little funky on the UV sphere, but you know, it's whatever. I'm just going to use it anyway. I like them more. So now I'm just going to hit G is to move it up and down. You can hit Z on your keyboard and it will lock it to the axis. I'm going to put it fairly close. So the thing with soft body is soft body just means it's like it's soft. I guess that was kind of stupid, but yeah, it's just a soft object, and that means that it can collide with things and it will morph in a way. So right here at the bottom, we want this to be fairly close, because the thing with soft body is this isn't like a falling splat. You can do that if you combine more than just soft body physics, but if you just use just the soft body, it's going to try and keep around this point right here, this origin, which is the little orange point that's in the middle of your sphere. So try and keep that kind of low, and as we tweak settings, you'll notice what I'm saying. So here, click on the plane, go to your physics, and just hit collision, just so we can get that out of the way. And you can leave all the defaults for that one. Click on your ball, and you can click on soft body. And if we play it, you can see that it already sort of does it, but it kind of like hovers up and down. That is because of this right here, which is what we're going to tweak first off. It's this goal. And we go into settings, into the goal, strengths, the one right underneath settings. And this right here, the default 0.7, minimum 0, and max 1 is what we are going to end up tweaking. And so this is like the default min and max. These are how, I guess, in the simplest terms, how far up and down from or how much give it can have from any force acting on it from this vertex, or from the origin. So let's just decrease this to 0 and watch what happens. It kind of crumbles within itself, and it's just because 0 is like, okay, I don't just completely neglect there is an origin. So let's just put this to like 0.2 and see what we get. Oh, it still crumbles. Let's go a little bit higher. Oh, and you can actually change it while it's going in here. Just know if your computer can handle it. That's I like to just not do that, just because it probably works a little bit easier this way. You see more accurate results this way as well. So 0.5 is doing us pretty good. Let's oh, oops, I might have actually changed the wrong thing. So let's just change this to 0.5. So we're getting some more blobby fill. Let's just crank up the minimum to 0.4. And let's take the max to 0.7. These are just, you can just plug in any numbers. These are just guesses, actually, just right here on the spot. And let's restart the animation. And we have this blobby fill. Sweet. And you can always decrease this and get a little bit maybe different results. Yeah, that's actually, I like that one better. So I'm going to leave it like that. But you can see that it's like, it's not smooth. So let's just change it to smooth. That helps out a little bit, but it still looks funky. You can just go in here and add a subdivision surface. And that fixes a lot of the issue right there. Also, something else you can do is beforehand, or right now really, you could come in here and right click and subdivide. this will give the physics engine a little bit more to work with, and your blob will probably look a little bit more cool, I guess. Yeah, but it will also, you can see I'm only getting like 6 frames a second. So it can really slow down your computer by doing that. I'm going to leave it though, because that's actually not too bad. So I'm going to go to the physics. There's one other thing. Those are the biggest settings that you want to be able to change. There is stiffness and damping. Stiff stiffness is going to be like from vertex to vertex in here, how stiff it is going to be to its original shape. Kind of similar to these. This is just going to be how far it can be from the origin, and this is from its original shape. So the other setting that I said I was going to get to is self-collision. You can just go ahead and check it. These settings are honestly pretty good on their defaults. You can look at them and change them, but if we play this, again, it's going to go even slower now because we're colliding with even more objects. But now things aren't actually going to overlap on top of themselves. Your cloth is not going to intersect itself. So that's cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the tutorial that I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them. Also, in the future, I'm hoping to get more in detail with these. I just wanted to release just a short, quick intro to it for those of you who just want to dive in, and then once you have these, you can jump into your settings yourself. Either way, you can check out my videos in the future. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And we'll see you next time. Bye.